I know you probably was expecting something different. I ain't gonna cap. I know you probably thinking that, like, where is he at? What is he doing? How is this the same series? It is, because I'm actually in a hotel right now. And, like, I don't know if y'all peep the concept, but, like, you know, I'm driving GPS. But when you're driving, you're traveling. It's a bar, technically, because I'm in a hotel. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a bar. Like, it's a bar. But anyways, I ain't gonna get too much into it. If you get it, you get it. You know what I'm saying? But I had to bring y'all another video because, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Although this is starting in a different way than anything I've ever done, I kind of did this haphazardly. I was just like, I don't have any more music videos to shoot, and I'm just kind of like doing it. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the most inspiring things I've ever done. Every day, I'll say I get a message from somebody, whether it's a comment, whether it's a text message. Somebody's always like, even if it's just a like on my story, somebody's always like impacted positively by the messages that I'm able to convey in these, I guess you call them, like videos. I don't know, it's inspirational videos or speeches, or my girl call them sermons. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna keep them going, bro. Like, and the thing about it is, I've been working on my consistency, and I've been working on just showing up, showing up all the time. And sometimes it can be kind of weird just trying to like hold yourself accountable because maybe the gratification isn't there. But that's what today's talk is about. Chase the growth, not the gratification. That's what it's about. Because that's crazy. My YouTube channel is literally the inspiration for it. Because in my past, as a lot of you guys know, I'm a musician. So I've released songs. I've had them do millions of streams. I've had songs do hundreds of thousands of streams. It's like I'm kind of the type of person who I wasn't gonna do something if I knew that it wasn't gonna work. And if I had a feeling that it wouldn't work, I would come up with any plan that I could to make sure that this works. There was no question about it. I was going to figure out a way to get to the specific goal. But what I didn't understand, because you hear these cliche phrases like, oh, it's about the journey, it's about the journey. But what does that really mean? The journey signifies growth. That's what you have to chase. Because like, through my weightlifting journey, through my content, I've learned that you can be gratified and grateful, really more so grateful for the growth in your journey, even if it's not necessarily at the ultimate peak of where you want to be, if that makes sense. Because at some point you stop growing, and then it's like, well, what do I do from there? You start looking for other things to do. That's how you have those people who get to a specific point and it's like they have nothing left to accomplish, and it's like they're empty because they feel like, well, I got to my goal and now I can just stop. I can just whatever. But I'm realizing that that's not what it's about, because a month ago, as a matter of fact, I'll show y'all right now. I was just on YouTube. Oh, here you go. Okay, so on my content, it says, this is what inspired it, bro. This right here is what inspired it. I can let y'all see the numbers and everything. I don't care. But if y'all can read that, y'all can see that my audience, boom. Audience, maybe it's content. There you go. This number right here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but look. All right, so that number says 999,000, 1,000% growth. Hold on, let me let it focus a little bit. All right, there we go. So I've been uploading on this channel. I've uploaded 10 videos this month. I started at the beginning of July with this series, and I've been consistently uploading since. It's resulted in 1,000% growth, 1,000% growth. So yeah, maybe I don't have, oh, my bad. Yeah, maybe I don't have, 10,000 subscribers or 40,000 subscribers or whatever. But I remember I had 0. And just from a month of, constantly trying to give people messages and constantly trying to, impart positivity and wisdom into the world, because the wisdom is given to me from the Lord. So he takes me through different things and I have different experiences. And a lot of the things that I learned, he's giving me like this spirit of like wanting to, I guess you say, ponder on my experiences. That's all I really do. I just think about stuff. I just think and think and think and think. And I try to find the meaning. I try to find, different ways of characterizing what I'm going through. That's why I make my music. That's why I do all those different things. And it's a gift. So I'm able to then take it, internalize it, and then spew it back to everybody else and say, hey, this is what I learned, right? And just from doing that, just from getting that and having that downloaded into me and spewing it to y'all, I've been able to grow by 1,000%. Bro, it's the growth. Because what if I go from 1,000 subscribers and then I go another 1,000%? And then you get what I'm saying? Because if the goal is only 10,000 subscribers, at some point you're just gonna get there and you're just gonna stop. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm done. But if your goal is, I want to keep growing 1,000%, you're gonna find new ways. You're gonna look for different things. You're gonna look for new ways to continue that growth. And the thing is, once you reach a specific goal and you no longer want to grow in this area, you can take everything you've used to grow in this area and then put it towards another area. Put it towards this area, put it towards that area. You could be a better husband, you could be a better father, you can be a better friend, you can be so many better things simply because of the one area that you chose to say, okay, I'm gonna learn how to grow and continually grow in this area. You don't even know how far you could go. That's the thing. Like, bro, I've always put myself in this position where I feel like, I wanna be this particular thing, or I wanna be here, and that's what I want. I wanna be this. But sometimes on that route, I'll be a little bit more specific. There's a rapper that I like a lot, and I think that I kind of mirror his career in a way, like not necessarily mirror his career, but like just I don't necessarily aspire to be the most famous person in the world. Like that's not my goal. I don't want to be the biggest. That doesn't matter to me. I just want to be able to survive and live and have great experiences doing what I love to do. So I look at a guy like Saba. If anybody listens to Saba, I like his music. He doesn't really have to like change it, and he doesn't, I don't guess you say sell out. Like he just kind of makes the music that he likes, and it's so heartfelt and it's so cool, bro. So like if he's watching this, just know like I'm inspired, bro. But he's traveled all around the world. There's this picture that he has where he's like in Japan, and like everybody in the stands is Japanese. It's like, bro, this is a black person from Chicago in Japan, and he's imparting his wisdom and his love to them. And bro, they don't even like, you get what I'm saying? I just couldn't fathom that. And it's like, bro, he's not the most famous person in the world. And it's like, even if I didn't necessarily hit J. Cole status or Drake status, like, let's say I could aim for that. And it's like, I'm not even being disrespectful to him when I say that. I'm just saying, it's clear that he's more of a niche artist. Like, not everybody's gonna know who he is, but his impact is still strong. And that's all I really ever wanted. But the reality is that if you just continually chase growth and you continually try to be the best that you can be, I could outgrow him. And I don't even mean that, like I say, disrespectfully. It's just, you never really know how far it could go. It could be less, it could be greater, but the reality is that if I'm always chasing growth, there's no cap on my potential. You know what I'm saying? There's no cap on how it could eventually turn out. And I just pay ode to the people that I've like looked up to and said, okay, you know what? Even if I didn't necessarily hit a million thing, like that's okay. But if you're chasing growth, you don't know where you could be the biggest ever. Literally, you could just be the biggest person to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you stop though, if you say, hey, this is all I could probably ever get to, and this is all I could possibly ever do, so let me just aim for that. Nah, bro, that ain't the way to do it. I promise you that's not the way to do it. So whether you're big, whether you're small, whether you're somewhere in between, understand that growth is the goal. Growth. That's the goal. There is no other goal. Continue to grow. Continue to be gratified by your growth. Do not be gratified by the goal. Gratified by growth. Okay? But you continue to do that, you'll be the best version of yourself that you can be. And the thing is, that version will just keep getting better and better and better. So, like I always say, I want you to prosper as your soul prospers. That's all I got.